just thinking about some things, right? With all this talk about two merge and like two sectors merging and stuff, right? Oh my goodness, like I was thinking about it, right? Sorry, I'm gonna turn off the air because it's hot as hell in Texas. You know what? Before I get on the topic, right? It's so hot. I had bought me some candy before I went to work, and I left it in my car, right? And oh, go ahead. And what's that water sniper? It's so hot in Texas, right? That my sour candy literally melted. Okay, but okay. So I have a couple topics to talk about, but it's the same topic. Okay. Okay. So the first thing I want to understand is do are 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 women supposed to stick together even though we know that something is wrong that someone is doing? Like for example, right? Talking about children, talking about special needs children. Is that just something that the sister us black women are supposed to stand for? You know, like especially younger black girls that are gonna become women that have like maybe some developmental problems. You know, and it's really bothering me because like this shit is really bothering me, because some things you just can't come back from, and some people, like the word, the narcissism word is being thrown around by people who are actual narcissists, right? Because you have to be an actual narcissist to think that you can bully somebody into being in a relationship with you or to communicate with you by bashing their kids, their family, stalking them. Like that is some narcissistic ass shit. Like, and people really need to get their brains checked out because why the fuck are grown women, right? The same grown women that will be complaining that men aren't protecting and providing for them, right? Right? Men are supposed to protect and provide for random women, right? But is if I'm not mistaken, right, the woman's job, right? If we're gonna go by traditional roles, right, and system, right, aren't women supposed to protect and provide for children? So why would a man protect and provide for a no good ass bitch, right, who has no problems attacking children, right? That and a lot of y'all women on this YouTube shit, y'all ain't shit, and y'all some fucking evil ass bitches. Y'all are some fucking wicked ass bitches who don't believe in sisterhood. Because ain't no way a woman who believes in sisterhood is gonna attack another woman's child. No, regardless what the man is doing, right? You're saying that he's a deadbeat, whatever, he doesn't care so about his kids, so why even talk about his kids if he's quote unquote a deadbeat, right? Why even talk about little black girls in the way that you're talking about? That shit is so fucking disgusting. And I'm just starting to see why a lot of y'all are single. Y'all are no different than the manosphere. All these women are crying about the men. You know how evil and wicked you have to be as a human being to attack a special needs child, especially as a grown ass woman, like, and attack another woman's child just because her nigga ain't paying you no attention, right? But it's your nigga at the same time. See, if I was a child, see, I was in that place as a girl, right, growing up, where my parent dated women who didn't like us as children, right? They looked down on us because of our race, because my mom, she was a OG swirler. So I know what racism feels like and stuff, and discrimination feels like as a child. So I would always break them up. So if that relationship wasn't going to last with him realizing he should have ghosted you, his kids would have pushed you out of that situation, because don't nobody wants their parent to be with somebody that treats them bad. Like, you know, we can talk about all the evil that men can do and stuff, but we need to start talking about what everybody else can do too, because I find it so fucking disgusting, right, High Queen, that grown women can sit over here and talk about little black girls who have disabilities. And I don't fucking agree with no bitch calling being ableist against autistic children. I don't agree with children being attacked. And a lot of the women on YouTube attack children, and it's so fucking weird. Like, it's so fucking weird. Keep it on the adult. If you have beef with another adult, this is what I say. Hold on, I'm gonna drive a little bit further and then I'm gonna pull over. Y'all always driving cities too damn big, and it's too many people, like, fuck. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the way people talk about children, that shit is disgusting. If I was a dude, I wouldn't fuck with y'all bitches. First of all, y'all be calling people's mamas and stuff. You call my mama, she gonna cuss you out. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. My mama is not gonna take your side. You call my daddy, well, maybe my grandma, but she's quite popular. But yeah, I'm gonna pull over to this gas station because I just gotta let it out. Because no, somebody needs to say it. This shit is sick as fuck, okay? And I hate people like this, right? Because I dealt with my own little taste of this shit, right? Where, so it reminds me of this show, right? I was watching this show where they were talking about stalkers, right? It's a stalker show on Netflix, right? And basically the girl, right, she was a lesbian and she would just get attached to a whole bunch of different women, right? And she'll be in this toxic cycle where she's stalking women. And in fact, she started stalking women when she was a very young girl, to a point where she took another girl's identity and started parading around as their name, right? Whatever. So that just brings me to the thought, right? It's something that triggered it in my brain, because I hear a lot of people who have, you know, stalking problems say this stuff, that they have attachment issues. Like, okay, everybody done had people bail on them. That doesn't mean be a fucking weirdo. You need to get therapy. Half of y'all need to get therapy. I wish mental health would be taken seriously. Like, when I was talking about mental health and getting therapy and taking care of yourself from the inside out, right? An individual made fun of me, but that individual needed therapy. Like, half y'all people on here, y'all do bizarre, weird ass shit, and it's just not normal. Like, imagine in the real world, right? You're dating somebody, and you only dated for like a hot second, whatever, right? A hot second. It was a fling, right? It was so long. It was just long enough for it to just be a talking stage, right? For me, a talking stage is between a month. Well, it can be from any, like, a day or so, or a couple days, to like 3 months, whatever, right? That's the talking stage to me. You won't be real serious, like, that should be the talking stage. Really, I take a year to get to know somebody. I really will friend zone somebody and get to know them for a year. That's what I would recommend women to do, because if you just sit here and listen to some of these dudes, they will tell you everything that they're about You know, some of these dudes have mad violent tendencies. Some of them say that they be in prison, drug problems, and that's some stuff that that's just extra stuff that you just don't want to deal with, you know? And like I said before, I believe in ghosting because some people got too many demons, and the Lord didn't bear me to have those demons, right, on myself. So why would I take something that I can't even bear? If I was supposed to have a harder life than I already have, right? Don't you think the Lord would allow me to have the hard life on my own? Why should I partner up with somebody who's supposed to take the load, a little bit of load off of my back, but instead they're adding more onto my back, you know? So that's why I believe in ghosting, because some of these people are just not worth dating. And, you know, that's why I believe in ghosting, you know? But I wouldn't ghost somebody that I met in person. I would just ghost them after, you know, I talk to them on the phone, whatever. Yeah, what's your name? How old are you? And then, you know, the real truth comes when you're pillow talking and stuff. They start telling you stuff. Yeah, I went to jail before or something. And you be like, okay, you know, okay, it couldn't be that bad. Maybe it was, I don't know, maybe he got in a fight when he was little. Maybe, you know, maybe he was selling a little bit of weed. I don't know. But then when you find out, you be like, I don't know. That's just too much for me. You know, that's just too much for me. I just, you know, I want a regular man, you know? I think let's normalize black people coming together in peace, right? A peaceful relationship. It shouldn't be hard. You shouldn't have to bend a nigga's fingers for him to be with you. If you have to bend somebody's fingers to be with you, then that just means they don't want to be with you. And, you know, I'm in the belief of having more dignity as a woman to not bend the niggas' fingers to be with me. Like, most niggas who act like they don't want to be with me, alright, I don't want to be with your ugly ass either. How about that? You know? And now you know that ain't gonna happen. Hey, E. Cathion. I mean, it's gonna happen if we all change our mindset and we just choose peace first. For me, I want a peaceful life. I feel like I deserve a normal family. I feel like I deserve a normal husband, normal children, you know, where we can sit at the dinner table, have our dinner, talk about what happened throughout the day, without that ghetto shit, without dealing with petty shit, other bitches, other niggas, all that shit. Like, we all too fucking old for all that shit, right? And I feel like a nigga getting out of my way is him helping me out, alright? Me getting out of a nigga way is helping him out, right? Because, you know, when a nigga starts, let me tell y'all one thing about men, okay? A man will tell you, and you know what? Maybe me and this girl, we're two different people, right? So I do the ghosting, okay? Because if a nigga told me too many times, oh, right, you get on my nerves, all this evil shit, right? Oh, you get on my nerves, I hate you, shut the fuck up, and all that shit, right? Then I'm like, alright, I'm getting on this nigga nerve, so bye, and never go talk to him no more. This ain't gonna work. This ain't working because I like to talk, okay? I like to have discussions, and most times I ain't gonna agree with you. Alright? I ain't gonna agree with you. And that's gonna be fine. I need a nigga that ain't gonna agree with me, but we can talk it out and we can be sitting in the middle and be like, you know what? Now that you put it like that, that was pretty smart, you know? I can't argue on that, you know? Maybe you do have a point on that. But I don't need a nigga who's gonna get frustrated with me. Obviously we're not compatible, right? If I'm getting on your nerves, then we're not compatible. So, that being, where is this all coming from? DC, you ain't watching enough on these streets to know what this is coming from. But, yeah. So, if a person tell you, you know what, I don't want to be with you, da 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 da, or they look down on you, I feel like that's the perfect time to ghost them. You know? That's the perfect time to pack your bags and leave, you know? Alright, you said this ain't working. Alright, it ain't working. So I'ma do me, you do you. And most people know this how I am, okay? This how I am. I will go through a breakup and then be out in the streets again, you know. And maybe from my point of view that might sound like a little bit of mental illness, because listen, the way I'm able to either move on, or I have myself surrounded by friends and family where breakups do not even really affect me like that. Like, I be outside. And that's the problem. I feel like people isolate themselves and they make their lives about the person that they're dating, when they should have a whole, they should have a whole circle of people who is ready to catch them when they fall, because, you know, I feel like that's what everybody should do, right? And I feel like once you start getting disrespectful in the relationship, that's when it should end. There's no coming back. There should be no hope. And I feel like this woman, keeps making streams after streams after streams, because she still has hope that after she did that disrespectful shit, that this man was going to take her back. And ladies, we need to stop taking up for wrongdoing. Talking about children should not be under the coverage of sisterhood. That is not sisterhood. How can we say that we're traditional women and we're not being traditional women when it comes to children? Children should be protected by every single adult. Children should be protected by every single adult, whether they're neurotypical or, neurodivergent, okay? Children should be protected by every adult. The R word is unacceptable in 2023. You're a bigot. If you're picking on people who have intellectual or delays in their developmental, okay? You're a bigot, okay? And let's get on this another part, okay? Half of y'all be talking about the autistic community, but y'all don't even know autistic adult around you. I bet you a lot of your fucking supervisors, managers, and bosses are either sociopaths or they have a level of autism. They're on the spectrum. I bet you didn't know that, because a lot of people think that autistic people are stupid, but that's because you've never been around an autistic child. Autistic children are levels ahead of everybody. Levels of, mother, am I lying? They are big old bigots, right? You're talking about a man's child and calling that little 7-year-old girl all type of R words. You're being a bigot. And God don't like ugly, okay? God do not like ugly. You're picking on these women because you're hurt over a nigga that you dated for less than a week. Everybody knew that nigga wasn't shit. You knew that nigga wasn't shit because you used to be over there. You used to be over there at his channel and on his IG when he be talking all that ain't shit ass shit. Now, me, this is another way I am. I'm in the belief of accepting people for who they are, right? Just because you accept people for who they are doesn't mean you have to allow them to walk over you, right? So, it's something that my grandpa always taught me, right? Just because that person is a bad person, right, doesn't mean you have to hate them. Just deal with them from a distance, because you see that that person just doesn't align with you altogether, right? So, for me, right, the dude, he doesn't really align with me altogether, and I'm pretty sure I don't really align with him altogether, right, like that, whatever, we have a couple of differences, and, at the end of the day, I feel like pretty much men and women complaining about the same thing, and for me, it was just trolling. I don't really have a problem with men. I really don't have a problem with women, but I do have a problem with bigoted ass people who like to pick on children. See, that's where the mama bear of me come out, because I don't like it when y'all hoes be picking on children. And the next time when y'all hoes pick on a child, I just have natural hate for a woman who picks on a child. That feels like some weak ass shit. Like, fuck you picking on a kid that you said is autistic. You know? Mother, I'ma come out too. I have an autistic child too, okay? And as a mom who has an autistic child, that shit is not easy at all, okay? And these women, they just don't understand, like, that children take a lot of energy and stuff. But, you know, as a parent, it really tests your parenting. I feel like autistic children are given to special parents, right? You have to be a special woman and man to have an autistic child because, you know, other people look at autistic kids or Down syndrome kids or kids who have developmental problems as beneath them. And that shit is not cool to me at all because the fuck you saying that person is beneath you because they're different from you, you know? For me, what I see when I see autism is no different than dyslexia. And dyslexia is something I have, right? So it's a learning disability, right? So, for example, right? Me and Mother Earth and Dusty and I think Mahogany Roots has autistic kid. We all have to, oh, and Rob B, we all have to learn how to teach our kids, right? So this is another form of how society is already fucking bigoted towards autistic children, right? So the school system is not really going to help autistic kids learn, so they're not going to fit their learning style, right? And I already know this as somebody who had a learning disability, but you know what? People with learning disabilities be smart as fuck because to overcome and ride around your learning disability and still be either caught on with your classmates or ahead of your classmates, that takes talent. That's why I'm saying that autistic kids are better than you bitches because a lot of autistic people, you will never know that they're autistic, right? And that's something that me and my boyfriend was talking about because he was like, oh, I was doing research, but I never see any articles about autistic teenagers or adults. And I was like, yeah, because once they get like a little older, they learn how to mask it better, right? So for autistic person to overcome that and then be ahead, graduating high school, college, middle school, elementary is way better than your ugly ass sitting online crying about a nigga. How about that? Those autistic kids learning every day, fighting, being themselves, hitting their milestones is better than your grown ugly asses sitting up here being ableist. Because your ableism ain't get you nowhere, okay? And autistic kids be talented as fuck, okay? A lot of them, you know, when I was a kid, right? So when I got diagnosed with dyslexia, a lot of my back in the day in the early 2000s, it was okay for teachers to be ableist a little bit because they were trying to label me as dumb because I wouldn't pay attention. And you know, I wasn't that good at reading and I wasn't that good at writing and my handwriting was fucking trash. But what my grandma made me do, right? And even though my grandma, she's a hard-stone Christian, she's old school as fuck, she's fucking mean. Everybody who knows my grandma, she's fucking mean as shit. But that lady, she has like a method of madness that will help you overcome something, okay? So, first of all, I was not allowed to use dyslexia as a motherfucking crutch. She said, you're not going to use dyslexia as a way to skate by and say, oh, because I used to do it all the time. Oh, this is just too hard for me. I'm dyslexic. I can't do it. I'm dyslexic, right? That's not full. She's like, that's bullshit. You can do this shit. And then she's like, look at your handwriting. That handwriting is horrible. We need to fix that, okay? You're going to sit at this table and you're going to write until your handwriting get better, right? And so, and And then she was like, we're going to look up different scientists and different people who are famous who have not autism, dyslexia, right? And so, by the time, I just like, well, you know what, she got a point. If Albert Einstein had dyslexia and he was the world's smartest man at one point, then the fuck am I trying to act like I'm dumb just not to do schoolwork? So I just started taking school seriously. But I feel like the ableism and the ability to attack children on this shit is fucking trash, and all y'all whores need to go to hell, because God don't play about children, and y'all keep playing with the little innocent ones, and that shit ain't cool for me or anybody. And y'all, you know, the women on here are so funny, because what this girl is doing is basically being a damn big ass pick-me. Because first of all, the first rule of pick-meism is worrying about what a damn nigga is doing. Like, obsessing with a damn nigga is doing. Like, when you feel like you have to worry about what a damn nigga is doing, that's when you need to leave that nigga alone. I leave niggas alone who I feel like I gotta worry about. Like, I need to know what he doing and stuff. Like, I remember I dated this one dude. I was so worried about what he was doing. I went through the nigga likes and stuff. Oh, so he liking this bitch and stuff. He under this bitch and stuff. But that shit would drive me fucking insane. Like, if we got, and then at one point I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? But it wasn't just one-sided, because he was doing the same thing. So I was being petty. I was like, all right, you want to do that to me? I'm gonna do it to you. But that, you know, that shit is insane. I wouldn't do that. If you gotta worry about where a nigga's at, first of all, that's not your nigga, okay? And it's gonna be the summer. Well, it's already summertime, because my damn candy done melted, mother. Can you believe my damn candy done melted? And I'm sitting over here, like, was ready to eat that shit again, because I didn't want to bring it in the store, because I didn't want to share. But it's summertime. We are past worrying about what niggas are doing, where niggas are at. And I feel like if a nigga went ghost on me, he better keep the same energy. Don't ever try to come back to me, because I'm gonna be a dog ass nigga. And don't try to outdo the doer, because listen, nigga, you do me wrong, my revenge to you is to break your heart, okay? So keep your brother, keep your father, keep your cousin, keep your friend, everybody away from me. Because if you go ghost on me, first of all, a nigga ain't never went ghost on me. I go ghost on them, okay? I ain't never heard back from a nigga. In fact, I be running away from these niggas, like, you know, these niggas be tripping. So that's why it be triggering me to leave, because who wants to deal with a crazy ass nigga? I want to deal with an easy ass nigga to get along with. And if you gotta chase a nigga down, you gotta call his mama. What the fuck I look like calling a grown ass nigga mama? I don't even want to meet their mamas, because, you know, a part of me, when I break up with a dude, I start hating his mama too. Because why would you burst this demon? You know, if a nigga ever ghosted me, I'm assume he died in block. Mother, this is things that we don't go through though, because I feel like I'm the ghoster, because you know, this story is familiar to me, because I'm starting to think if I'm a dude, if I'm spiritually a man or something, because these women are in the place of what a nigga would be, you know, be crying, begging. Well, a nigga ain't never try to call my mama, because my mama is fucking crazy, and she'll cuss your ass out, and she'll probably try to fight you with them little baby fists. But, you know, these niggas be crying, you know, begging for me to act right, and, you know, be trying to get me pregnant, because I all around in this big ass city, you know, all around this big ass city having fun, you know, and they just can't keep up with me. You know, I'm just not tameable to the weak. You know, and I feel like as a woman, I don't. This, you know what? If this sounds like a pick me, if being pro woman is being a weak ass bitch who have to call a nigga's mama, have to trash his damn kids, then I'ma be a pick me. Because ain't no niggas gonna give me that bad down where I'm crying online, calling his brother. I'ma even first of all, fuck your brother, fuck your mama, fuck your sister. Not fucking kids, because I love the kids, okay? I love the kids. But all the adults in your family, fuck them, okay? I'm not gonna call your mama, I'm not gonna call your daddy, I ain't gonna call your uncle, I ain't gonna call your brother. Once you start doing that, I feel like dudes will never come back because they feel like they got you. And I don't like to feel like I got conquered, right? So if a nigga ever left me alone, just know he can't never come back. You know, you done made your decision, right? Or if a nigga ever dogged me out, then I'ma dog him out by pretending that he died. You might as well preach your ass out an obituary because nigga, you dead to me. Nigga, you're dead to me. Don't ever call. And I'll be like, I'm so motherfucking fake. I was just talking to my coworker about this. We're just talking about how motherfucking we're fake to these hoes. Like, I was like, before I became a taken woman, I would see people let's say I was on campus, I would see a guy I used to talk to and pretend like I never knew him. And then he would be like, man, that's mad weird. You don't walk up to me and you don't greet me. Because why would I walk up to you and greet you? Because I don't do that. You're not my man. You know, we're not like that, okay? Especially for a fling and talking thing, like, you know, you need it. And that's what I want to make a stream about categorizing men, because men do it all the time to women. But I feel like, I'm just say the name. I'm be honest. I feel like Dusty's in between the, you know, he's just between the it's fun and somewhere in between the it don't count, okay? Because I feel like if a nigga ghosts me, then ain't nobody gonna know about it, period. Because I ain't taking no L's. The only L is in my name, okay? I ain't taking no L's over no nigga. And you know, I'm good. I'm good for not claiming a nigga, okay? You know, I don't know if a nigga ain't good. I don't know about too many niggas ain't good about not claiming me, you know. But I'm good on not claiming a nigga because, like, for me, I just feel like if I get a little bit embarrassed and I'm like, damn, what was I thinking? You know? Hey, American Negro. You know, yes, exactly. That's what I would do. I would deny. I don't care if they be like, is this you? I be like, damn, you got a doppelganger. She do look like me. But you know what? I would never wear my hair like that. I would just start roasting myself in that picture. See, if they had me looking goofy with that goofy ass nigga, I'd be like, see, that's not me because I would never wear my hair like that. I don't even have the outfit. First of all, I never wore braids. I go on a date with my face beat up. You know, I would wear a dress. You know, and that's not me. I never met that nigga. You know, and I'm like, that's you. That's you. No, that's not me. Oh God, that's not me. Stop. Okay, stop lying on me. You know, that's you know. You gotta out-nig the nig, you know? You gotta out-nig the nig, and you gotta out-nig them. And no way you can just sit out there and claim unclaimable, because that's just you know, actually, you know what? I would say Dusty, I would put him in a sneaky link. Never be seen outside in the daytime with a fuckboy. So, yes, I'm just gonna lie like that, and I'll be like, oh God, oh mama, that ain't me. Oh my God, that ain't me. I got a freckle on my eye, my eyebrow shaved. That's not even me. That's a shame. Well, I was out of my brain when I was, you know. At this point, you just gotta pretend like that wasn't you, because let me tell you, sister, that wasn't you, okay? Even if they got a picture of you with that nigga, that wasn't you, because you're not the same person. Let me bring you to church, okay? We're all born again. And every day when it turns 12, you're a new person. 12 p.m. No, 12 a.m. That's when you become a new person. So it's not you. At the end of the day, they can have a billion pictures of you with that nigga, but that's not you. Okay? And I want you ladies to understand there's a category where you can put men like this who are in the manosphere. And I'm telling you, denying a nigga like that will hurt his ego better than losing your brain. You know? It's a shame, because it's a shame that I was out of my brain when I was with that nigga that ghosted me. First of all, how you gonna ghost me and expect me to claim you? I'm just like, nah, I don't know, cuz that wasn't me. You know, that wasn't me. I never like, girl, we just seen you. You just said it's Lexi, whatever. And I was just like, no, that ain't Lexi. That was Losi. Yeah. And be honest with you. If you ever see me out with one of these manosphere dudes, or if you ever heard anything in the back about me with being with one of these niggas, it wasn't me. And I don't care what they got. It still wasn't me. And that's what the cold women need to live by, okay? Because men will deny to the end of their life, right? That wasn't them. You could see it. And they will gaslight you. And I want y'all to deny these niggas so hard that you start gaslighting people about, to the point where they have to question, damn, was that her, or was that somebody who just looked like her? Exactly, because it wasn't me. I don't understand why women get so caught up on claiming men who don't want to be claimable. Put that nigga in the lost and found, okay? And it will hurt his ego a little bit, and I'm okay with hurting a man's ego. But what I'm not okay with is hurting my reputation, okay? My reputation is the only thing I get to live by, right? And this is where the narcissism might come with, okay? Y'all might say, damn, you're a narcissist. Well, this is my answer to you, right? I don't give a fuck about being a narcissist. Hello? Most people like a narcissist be in denial. No, I don't think narcissists be in denial. I think narcissists just don't give a fuck about being a bad person. Why do women have to be a good person? Why do we have to be I never said I was a good person. At one point I was a good person, but like Rihanna, I'm a good girl gone bad, okay? If I hear one more woman use the word narcissism out of context, because I feel like I get attacked because I can relate to the ghoster, because I feel like if being a fuckboy is a narcissist, then I'm a narcissist, because I'm a fuckboy. I'm a reformed fuckboy, okay? But when I was in them streets, I was in them streets bad, and I would deny each and every. I would deny. If I just feel like, damn, my brain was the chemicals in my brain when I thought there was something there it wasn't right in my head. And that's what I want y'all women to understand. You do not have to claim every man that you dated or talked to, like, especially if you ain't never seen a nigga, he ain't never touched you. Oh, hell yeah. Yes, Lex dude is a fuckboy. Yeah. You know what? I think my problem is that I was the only girl growing up for the longest, for a good decade. I was the only girl growing up, right? Hey, Grandmaster Troll. Hey, Brian. I was the only girl growing up, right? And I seen how my brothers and their friends, dog women, and everything, and because of my brothers and my cousins and their friends, they're all light-skinned men. I just can't do it. I don't know what is the hype of light-skinned men. Let me tell you, light-skinned men trigger me because they think that they are too damn pretty. I cannot this is why I like ugly men a little bit, because I need a man to know that he's a little bit ugly, okay? Because you know what I don't like about light-skinned men? I'm finna preach against light-skinned men, okay? This is a light-skinned, y'all know I hate light-skinned people, but light-skinned men trigger me because they would sit in the mirror, they would use all your hair products and stuff, and they be perching up their lips. I'm pretty. You wish you was a bad bitch. Like, nigga, did you just call yourself a bad bitch? Like, what? And they just treat women bad. These niggas, light-skinned men have women in rotation. If I was dating light-skinned men, at one point I was dating light-skinned men, and that's when I would ghost them because I'm not finna get played by some nigga. I refuse to get played by light-skinned and white men because ain't no way the lack of your pigment is gonna play me, because I feel like that is racism. When a lighter-skinned man or non-black man try to play me, that is racism, okay? And I'm just not gonna have that in my okay? I would talk to a light-skinned man as an experiment, okay? Because I want to get deeper into the male psyche, you know? I just want to get deeper into the male psyche and then just write it in my notebook. Write it in my notebook. Yeah, this nigga is fucking weird as shit, you know? And then be like, you know, I don't like how this nigga breathes and says my name. It just triggers me, and it just makes my stomach turn in knots. And he likes to be in the mirror, and he said that he was pretty. I don't like that shit, you know? This nigga, it's the ick for me. I don't know why y'all women like the polo wearing, pastel wearing ass niggas, them light brights, clap on, clap off. These niggas be looking like emojis. These niggas be looking like a whole emoji, and y'all sit up here and claim them? The only light-skinned man who was allowed to play me would be Christian Keys, but I think Christian Keys is married and taken already, okay? So, no light-skinned man, no man can freaking play me, okay? Because I'm gonna play you, and your feelings gonna be hurt for years. You're just gonna lay in the bed at night, and you'll be thinking like, damn, that light-skinned bitch, let's see, she got the best of me. Hold on, that bitch got the best of me. I know all my exes, they be thinking like this. Oh, if I ever get a chance to get my lick back on that bitch. And that's why I dodge these niggas, cause you're never gonna get your lick back, okay? I won the game, and you're just never gonna get your round two. You know, you know, if I ever get to just play the fuck out of her, they probably be on their knees praying to God, like, God, please let me hurt her feelings. She done got the best of me. And I just like, okay, and you know, okay, that's rule number one, okay? Rule number one, you gotta peep a nigga's action, okay? Stop blaming other women for, okay? First of all y'all beach sector women, y'all better get off beach, okay? Because beach ain't tell you to get with her homeboys, okay? Just like she knew them niggas wasn't shit, y'all knew them niggas wasn't shit. Y'all need to use y'all's two eyes, okay? Y'all always talk about autistic children, right? But it's funny how my autistic child can use her damn senses and her two eyes. And my child is just like me. My baby is just like me. She can look at a person and be like, I don't. Another light-skinned man, and this another light-skinned man who came in here. You see this light-skinned man? I'm gonna tell y'all right here. Let's get on Third, okay? Third, you ain't shit, bruh. You ain't shit. Third is playing. Let me tell y'all what Third, and I think it was Eboso. Y'all was sitting over there playing in that girl's face, talking about all this good stuff about your homeboy. First of all, if a nigga's homeboy tell me that he is in love with me, I'm just gonna, in my brain, because I'm insane and I'm already 2 steps ahead of you, I'm just gonna assume that nigga is cheating on me. Like, why the fuck would you say that? Like, why the fuck are y'all reassuring me? Like, are y'all gaslighting me? Like, are y'all gaslighting me about this nigga loving me? Is he out with a bitch right now? That's what I need to know, because every time a nigga friends be like, nah, bruh, nah, girl, you the best girl he ain't ever been with, you know, that nigga love you like that. I'm just not gonna believe it. Y'all know my grandma be calling. Is it paused? Damn. She messed up my signal. Oh, okay, we back. Third, you are a fuckboy, okay? And you're making light-skinned men not look right. Because why did you lie? Because every time a nigga's friends tell me that I'm the best thing that he's ever known, I'm just gonna assume that nigga's cheating on me. Because why the fuck are you getting your homeboys to gaslight me so I don't be suspicious of you? Right? Third, I need you to answer that, right? Why did you do that? Hold on. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see nothing typed in there. I want to know, why did you sit up there and just play? And ladies, y'all don't have enough. I don't know if y'all be around niggas, but one of my toxic exes friends did that. And this nigga, I had the homeboy on Instagram, and I seen all the fuckboy stuff that him and his friend would do, right? Him and my ex would do together, and then the homeboy would be like, yeah, he loves you so much, you know, y'all are a perfect couple, you know. I don't know how to drop the link. How do you drop the link? I don't know how to drop the link. This not StreamYard. Just type it in there. Why did you... Third, you're just not explaining why did you gaslight her. That wasn't right. We're going to have a whole expose about male tendencies, okay? Every time a homeboy tell you, girl, I'm going to tell you this right now. If a nigga ever tell you that his nigga love you and you the best girl he ever known, that nigga's lying for his nigga. And I'm going to just tell you this. I ain't never, if the mama say it, oh, that's 10 times worse. Oh my goodness. If his mama said, oh, I'm so happy, you know these, I don't know what's worse, the mama saying that to you or the friends, because then you be like, this nigga is cheating on me with everybody. Oh my goodness. I ain't got his mama lying to me and his friends. Oh my goodness. I'ma throw up. You know you was damn wrong. You know damn well you was gassing. And you know what? At the end of the day, some of y'all be too damn old to not know a game is being ran by these niggas. I don't want to hear from a nigga's mama. The only time I want to hear that a nigga love me, and I barely want to hear this, is at the damn wedding. Okay? My exes, they done Trump. And third is a Houston nigga. Why would you trust a Houston nigga's word? See? And that's what niggas will say. It's like copy and print script at this point, because as a woman, why would you believe his friends? These niggas are whores. And you believe in his whore ass friends? Like, why would you believe them? I would never believe if a nigga's friend, his mama, his cousin, oh my goodness, it better be Jesus telling me that this man loves me. It better be Jesus. Jesus Christ. That is the only man that could tell me, that's the only person who could tell me that this man is meant for me and that he loved me, okay? Not his mama, not his friends, because his friends and his mama are gonna lie. Especially if the mama like you, she's gonna try to gaslight you into being with her son, because she's tired of her son too. She's tired of this nigga. She needs a woman, a good woman, to take this nigga off her hands. And she's looking, yeah, this girl is good. She's smart, you know. She's pretty grandchildren. Oh, but her family's nice too. Jackpot. And then the friends be like, you know, I'm a cover for this nigga because, you know, he be covered for me when it's my hoe calling, you know, my bitch calling him and stuff, you know. I swear to God, I'm not lying on you. Third, you know what the fuck you did, and that shit ain't right. Third, and Ebo, y'all are on the, we're having a sisterhood court right now, and I am sentencing you to 10 years in prison. You're moving like Naker should, okay? Third, we seen the screenshots, and that shit wasn't right. You know your motherfucking Mexican ass twin. They all do it, man. They all do it. Even the cousins. I'm guilty of this. Because I don't want to be in no drama like where niggas cheating on his wife or his girlfriend and stuff. So I start lying. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I even lied for my homegirls. Like, I didn't see anything. Third, I got smoke for you. I had smoke for both of them in the beginning. But I have smoke for you because you shouldn't have been doing that. Because, like, for me, you know, but I can't blame you. You was being a real ass friend. I've been a real ass friend before too. And me being a real ass friend then got a lot of niggas hating me because my friend is worse than Dusty. My friend be Dusty and these niggas. My friend would date a nigga and hook up with his roommate or his friend. I'm just like, bitch, are you insane? Now we gotta lie to these niggas. And then the nigga be like, did you know about this? And then I be like, no, I didn't know about this. I see nothing. I hear nothing. Why would she tell me this? They be like, you're lying because she told me that you, bitch, why would you tell this nigga the truth? But, you know, she's not really a ghoster. She just tell the truth, you know? And I don't, you know, there's a place and a time for lies, you know? If you're gonna be a dog, then you gotta be a dog all the way because why you telling this nigga that you mess with his roommate? You know, save yourself the tears and the drama because, you know, but you're being a wingman. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but, you know, you was wrong at the same time. So you gotta be in court for a little bit, you know? What would Topaz do? Topaz would not allow her little brother to be a wingman for the fuckery. Yeah, you was a real friend, I guess. I mean, to be honest, you don't owe anybody. You don't really owe her anything. So, really, that's on her bad and you know, for me, I take it like this. If I meet a nigga's friends and then we start being friends and then me and the nigga start being estranged or whatever, we're not getting along, them his friends, they gonna take his side, okay? That's what y'all supposed to do. You supposed to vouch for him. That's my nigga. He was a right ass nigga. You ain't never gonna find a nigga like him. Even though your nigga a dog, he got fleas and stuff, whatever. He ain't the perfect ass nigga. But for me, I'm just like, this shit is way dragged out and exhausting. I don't know what I'm trying to say is, these niggas are, they be having a game, and then you just gotta peep the game and move accordingly. You know, if you want to stick with it, right? Then you can see, oh, so he want to play games. Okay, let's see if he can outdo the doer, right? But, or you can be mature and be like, you know what? I'm a grown ass woman, and I don't want to leave, nigga. I don't need you. There's so many light-skinned men and women outside. You can literally bump into another nigga that look like him. He's so generic. Like, That's how I be feeling about myself. I'm generic. Let's just be honest. When that whole situation that happened like a couple summers ago happened to me, I was surprised. Me? 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 I don't know. I'm not that special, you know. I'm really generic. You can find me at a corner store. You can find me at your local Walmart, Family Dollar. You know, hey Juju. You can find me anywhere maybe at H-E-B, a Taco Cabana, Taco Bell, McDonald's. I could be at the window of a McDonald's, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like we're all just ordinary people, right? And then the air out his business don't make you no better. That's why I just say it's a fine line between sneaky link, fun time, and it just don't count, right? Because for me, if I feel like I just review a nigga, I just be like, that nigga was ugly. You know, he did have this one quirk about him. Damn. You know what? I'm just gonna, you know what? It's a new me. It's a new year. It's a new generation. It's a new me. It's a new year. It's a new day, right? It's a new day. So guess what? That's not me. Let's go back to the original, okay? I'm teaching these ladies third. Agree with me if I'm wrong, okay? Juju, tell me if I'm wrong. Is it wrong for a woman to, if you even are on pictures with this nigga, right? Photograph with this nigga, is it wrong to deny that you ever known him? Because I feel like there's certain niggas that you should just deny. And I feel like some niggas don't even mind if you just deny them a little bit. It might hurt their ego, but fuck a man's ego. My reputation as a bad bitch is greater than his ego. You know, I don't know him. So if it was me, child, ain't nobody would even known this relationship, because I would have been, I might have deny, yes, deny. Ladies, let's all make this a mission to deny. The next time you date a nigga and you get slightly embarrassed about it and you just like, ooh, yes, you can deny that shit. Sorry, you didn't hear how I can deny it, okay? I don't care if it's a picture of me and this nigga. I'd be like, that's not me. I would never wear my hair like that. I would never wear that jacket. What the fuck this bitch got on? I'd be roasting the fuck out of myself. Bitch, why she smile like that? I don't even smile like that. Bitch, I don't have no dimple on my right cheek. I have it on the left cheek. That's not me. I promise. Oh, God. You know how niggas be lying like their dead grandma? On my dead grandma's grave. That's not me. On my dead grandma's grave, that ain't me. My hair ain't even red. I was down my hair. I did it before. One time, I was so done with a nigga, I done chopped off all my hair. Try to get away from that nigga. That's not me. You embarrassed me on these streets. I found out all this horrible stuff about you. What? He was Jeffrey Dahmer. That's not me. I don't know that nigga. Shot nose. I would deny. I'm with Mother Earth. If I was married to a nigga and he was on some Jeffrey Dahmer, some motherfucking, what's the other dude's name? Ted Bundy ass shit, right? And I was married to that nigga. Oh God, they be like, isn't this your name, your maiden name, your first name, your birth name? Nigga, that's not me. There's a billion Betty Whites. That's not me, on God. You got the wrong one. That's not me. That's you in the photo, though. That's not me. All Betty whites look the same. We all got gray hair. We're old and white and short. That's not me. Bitch, that's not me. Bitch, that's not me. What's wrong with denying a nigga? I believe in that. Some niggas you should be embarrassed about. If you don't have one nigga that you're embarrassed about, I just get embarrassment. Some niggas just that you done dealt with, you weren't in your right mind with. Thinking about even entertaining that nigga just make you want to puke a little bit. Like, ew, that is so gross. That's so gross. That is not me. That couldn't be me. You know, sometimes you gotta even gaslight yourself. Like, bitch, that wasn't you. And you be like, what does that mean? Bitch, that was not you. Bitch, I'm telling you, that was not you. Bitch, that's not you. That's not you. There's a billion women, right? My name is generic. Y'all know I done got doxxed, okay? I done doxed myself. My first name is generic. And my last name is generic. There's a billion women that are light-skinned, that are the same height as me, with my first and last name, that look exactly like me. So how do you know that's me? That's what I would say. How do you know that was me? There's a billion women that look like me. Go find that bitch that's in that picture, because it's not me. That's not me. And you just gotta keep saying that's not you, that's not you, that's not you, deny, right? To the point where people actually start questioning if that's you, right? And you just disassociated yourself from that picture, right? Topaz, you gotta gaslight yourself. Like, you gotta really, it's a mindset, right? I'm trying to teach them again. Topaz know how this is, because Topaz done did it before, right? I'm pretty sure Topaz done got embarrassed by, you know, these niggas out here, because, you know, quite a few, I'm gonna keep it 100, right? Quite a few Houston niggas are embarrassing, right? So you just be like, I gotta ghost him so bad that I gotta gaslight everybody, including myself, that I didn't deal with this nigga, right? You know, even with your aunts that be nosy, you be like, such and such, who? You start, what the fuck would you think I messed in that nigga? You start getting so mad, right? You get, your anger just tells them like, oh, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe they were just friends. I don't know. Maybe I just seen them with somebody else. Why the fuck would you say? Niggas do that all the time. Why the fuck would you say that I fucked with JoJo and them? Why the fuck would you say that? Right? Man, Topaz, you bury me. Because if it's a nigga that I'm embarrassed by, I'll be like Keke Palmer in that damn meme. I'm sorry, I don't know that man. That man could walk past me, I wouldn't know him. I don't know him. I was a blind now. I was a blind. Who? You know, when it's somebody that you just don't want to recall, you just gotta become a owl on them. Who? You just say who so much and just have that confused look. You gotta make your eyes crossed a little bit, and then people just eventually be like, all right, you know what, I ain't gonna ask the question no more. Like, who? Like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Like, some of these men you just can't claim, like, you know, some of these niggas you just can't claim, like, I don't know. I feel like these light-skinned men, like Third and Dusty, you gotta put them in the sneaky link, and then you just gotta be like, who? Whenever they be like, didn't you talk to Third? Like, who? You know? Or, you know, even a Gabe. Like, I feel like you would be like, who? Gabe? I just don't know a Gabe. A Gabe? You... You be in denial, you done turn into Harriet Tubman. You be like, I just don't know him. A Gabe? What's a Gabe? I don't know what's a Gabe. You're like, who's a Gabe? What's the Gabe? How do you spell a Gabe? I don't know. Exactly, it's a new day, so it's a new you. So even if they call a picture of you with that nigga, even if it was in the same day, if it's a new hour, then that's a new you. As soon as the big hand turn, wait, is it the little hand? As soon as I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know how to read a clock. Okay, so if it's a little hand that turn, then it's a new you, right? So if, let's say by noon you went to Chuck E. Cheese with Gabe because he a family man, and you know they'd be like, oh, you know Gabe is married, and they'd be like, who? When the little hand turn, you'd be like, nah, I don't know it's a Gabe. I don't know it's a Gabe, right? Let's say third took you to Taco Cabana, Taco Bell, right? And it's 2 o'clock, right? But you just found out that he's Mexican, and you just like tired of Mexicans, you know? You're like, who? Who's Third Lopez? I don't know no Third Lopez. I'm sorry, I've never been to Mexico. I don't eat avocados. Hello. If it's Roy, right? And he wearing a red shirt, but you a Crip, right? You big C. Yeah, it is 3 o'clock and it turns 4. Just be like, nah, cuz I don't know no Roy, like Roy, on gang, on cuz, you know, on cuz, on gang. I don't know him, you know, on gang, on cuz, you know, you know, on gang, on cuz. I don't know him, you know. You just can't be claiming these niggas like, sorry, you're better than me, because you're doing charity at this point. You're giving him publicity or whatever, and then he get the, oh yeah, I don't, oh, you know, you're just another notch on his belt. Nope. I only claim what I want to claim, and then the rest, I'm taking y'all to the grave. Some you just gotta hold that secret in, you know. When, you know, some people, they die and then all their secrets come out, and their secrets try to come to the family reunion. I mean, not to the family reunion, to the funeral. But if you have real family members, you need to put it in your will, right? Even though I don't know Gabe, if you see anybody named Gabe and he try to come in there with his IT glasses and them IT shirts and them IT ties and them IT blazers, don't let him in, because why the fuck would he wear that at my funeral? But I don't know, cuz, you know. Or if you see Third and he try to come in there with sombrero, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you try to come in there with some tequila, okay, don't let Third in there, but you put the tequila in my casket, okay? Because how dare him try to come into the all black function, you know? No. I feel like that should be included into the will, right? Who is allowed to go who's allowed to come to the funeral, because that's where niggas get it all fucked up, you know. Niggas don't put in their will not to let their hoes, their side pieces, come to the funeral, and then that's when the side pieces start acting a fool, right? So I feel like women should do that too, right? So I'll be like, don't let Shot come in here, because Shot, even though I don't know Shot, but don't let Shot come in there because he look like Eminem, you know. You just really gotta write that in your damn will, you know, because ain't no way no damn Gabe with no tech glasses, no Mexican ass Third, or no Shot coming to my funeral, you know. I'm telling you, I need to sell these classes, because if I sell these classes, man, these men will be they'll be having cry panels about you, and then it boosts your ego. Like, you just start feeling like evil villain. Like, you just start feeling like Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. Like, you feel all powerful, you know. You feel like, wah, ha, ha, I got the best of this nigga. I bet you won't try me again, bitch ass nigga. You know, your eye just start twitching, and you just morph into something evil, and just like, wah, ha, ha, I got the best of this nigga. You know. And I feel like every woman should experience that. You know, every woman should watch a man beg and cry, why you don't claim me? I'm a good man. I work a 9 to 5. I got my own car. You know, when the niggas start listening to all the stuff that he got, I got my own car. I'm 6 feet tall. I got muscles. And then you be like, look at this nigga. This nigga is crying. He's begging me. You know, you get the best of a nigga when he start questioning himself. He be like, damn, maybe I am a narcissist. This some real evil shit, y'all. This some real evil shit. But, you know, every woman can do this. Even a woman who is broke. You know, even a woman who is a baby mama. You know, you can really have a man that is a professional, who's like a Kevin Samuels follower, questioning himself. Like, he'll hit you up one day, he'll be like, damn, I guess I ain't too good for you. I ain't good enough for you. And you'll be like, you know what, now that you bring that up, you're not. You just didn't make the list. I'm sorry. You know, that's how I would have did it. I would have did it like that. You know, I would have did it exactly like that. And then you would have the respect of the women. And that's how you would beat him without having to drag his kids, his family, call his mama. That's just, you gotta play the long game. And I'm talking in the long game. When you play this game, you're gonna be a real villain. And I'm like, you're an evil bitch. I ain't never said I was good. I go to church because I'm problematic. You gotta go to church on Sundays when you sin a lot. You know, when you cause hell through Monday through Saturday, you gotta go to church and pray to God. Like, you know, God. And sometimes your prayers be a little gaslighting, you know, because God knows your heart. God, you know, I'm a broken creature. I don't know what's wrong with me. But one of these days, I'm going to straighten up and be a good person, right? Laying your ass off, right? I'm going to be a good person. Then I'm going to stop playing these games because I'm ready to be a wife or a husband, right? It's gender neutral. I'm ready to be a wife one of these days, you know? I'm gonna be a good person with my IT glasses. One day I'm gonna get IT glasses and a blazer like Gabe A, so I can be a family woman. And I'm gonna stop getting my friends like Third to stop lying for me and vouching for me. You know, Third's a good friend though. God bless that brother. You know, everybody need a friend like Third, because Third would never snitch you out. He was in the first 48 in the DMs, like, you know, he wasn't selling him out for nothing. Not no Corona. What other? Not for no Lucas candies. Not for some Takis. Not for a bowl of refried beans. Not for HEB. What is it? HEB tortilla. You know, the butter ones. You know, not for nothing. And you know, that's commendable. You know what? I'm starting to think he might have a little dash of black in him, because that's some real nigga shit. And you know, it couldn't be me, because, like, you know, for me, if a nigga, like, Topaz, am I wrong if a nigga's friends and his mama say that you're a good woman and that he love you? When you just in the back of your mind like, damn, this nigga cheating on me, like, why are they trying to prepare me for the worst? Like, just in case I start getting in my bag and start being crazy, like, you know, trying to sneak on and looking at a nigga phone, you know, try to put his phone to his face while he sleep and try to unlock his phone through his face ID, you know. I wouldn't trust it. But, you know, he did the thing. You know, Topaz, you might need to spank him, because he was wrong for that. He gaslighted her. And I feel like he should be held in the court, because, like, I'm telling you, there's some things that us women, we have power in. And the power is to just pull away, deny them, and yeah, you're a bad friend. I mean, not a bad friend, you're a bad man, but you're a good friend. And I feel like to be a good friend, you gotta be a bad man. You know, you're a wingman. And she didn't see the signs. I feel like that's when the doctors when the doctors they close the door and they start having sympathy for you, when people start off with the sympathy and stuff and start trying to fill your head with hope and stuff, it's some bad news in there. You know, it's a bad news sandwich. It's a bad news sandwich. And ladies, you can't be got by these friends. I'm telling you, they will sell you up the river because they're gonna be like, nah, you know, I'm dogging her, but I still want to deal with her. So gaslight her a little bit. Tell her I'll be back. Tell her I'll be with you. Tell her I'm at church. Tell her I'm at the basketball court getting my hair cut while the preacher is reading the word. You know, for me, I just wouldn't believe it. Because I don't care if man's friends, his mamas, his cousins told me that he was loyal to me. I would have to see loyalty through his actions. You know, I have to see loyalty through his actions. And every time I have a sense, like, you know, third, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. It's not your job. You did the right thing as a friend. But I'm just saying that women have to be smarter than that. You know? I would never, if third got into my DMs today and told me that his homeboy wasn't cheating on me, as soon as his homeboy come home, I'm gonna deck him in his forehead. Cause why is your friend trying to reassure me? I feel like even you can't even really ask the side chick, because some of these side chicks have loyalty to your man. You know? So I seen it, right? One of my exes, he was so cold with the hoes, right? He just this is why I have problems, like trust. I have trust issues because of this man. You know? He had mind control over his side chick. And I asked her one day, is my man with you? And she said, nothing. And then he called me and he said, why did you DM such and such? And asked me. Asked her about me. I'm like, damn. This nigga got mind control over her that she tattletaled. She told him to put me in check. And I'm just like, what kind of niggatry? The niggatry is strong with this one. I think this is why I'm a villain now, because you know, when a woman can just be like, you know, I'm gonna tell, even though this is our man, how dare you ask us about where our man is? You know, that is disrespectful. You know, you had your turn. She's being stingy. I gotta go to the boss, which is your nigga, your man. She told on me. And I'm just like, what? What? The woman to woman stuff do not work in these days, because the bro code is strong with the side chick too. Can't ask his mama, his brothers, the chick that you're suspecting, because they're all gonna tell the man. They're all gonna work. They're gonna work games to gaslight you. So I say this: it's better to be the gaslighter than to be gaslighted. Okay? So once you start sensing, this nigga ain't shit, right? Then that's when you be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to roof on that nigga too, because like, you know, I'm just trying to be like you, because you know, they said men lead, women follow. So I'm just following his lead on how to be toxic, you know? So I'm just saying that's your man, you know? So men usually show you signs of egg shitness, and if you listen closely, you can figure out what type of man you're dealing with, and you can just decline them. Like I said, like, they just literally tell you about what they are, but you just gotta shut up long enough. You'd be like, you know, I learned that when I was in, what the hell sound is that? Is that fire truck? Oh yeah, that's a fire truck. That shit scared me. What was I gonna say? For some niggas, you just gotta For some niggas, you just gotta you just gotta let them talk. Then they start telling you everything that they did to a woman, and then you just put it in the back of your note. Like, if a man ever told you, you know, my ex got me arrested because she tried to say I hit her, but I ain't never hit her. She tried to say, you like, this nigga got a problem with his hands. Probably never gonna meet him. This nigga got a problem with his hands. I don't want them hands on me, so I'm never gonna meet him. Yeah, this was written off the books. What else is the substance things? Yeah, some niggas will admit that they've done drugs and that they do drugs, and that's something that you don't want to deal with either, ladies. What else is something that men will admit that they've done? That's not right. Oh yeah, cheating on their baby mamas. If a man tell me that he cheated on his baby mama when she pregnant, hell no. The fuck you gonna do? Just for me to end up pregnant because you don't like to wear condoms, and you cheat on, nigga, you cheat on me while I'm pregnant, you liable to get stabbed at this point. Because why would you play with me and the baby? And it wasn't me who stabbed you, it was the baby. Okay, so I'm not even gonna do that to myself because I don't want to sit in jail. I don't want to have cornrows. I don't want to have a tattoo on my neck. I don't want to be turning to the front, to the side, to the back because you cheated on me and my pregnant hormones told me to stab you. I don't want to do that, you know? So, if a nigga ever told me that he cheated on his baby mom while she pregnant, hell no. What else is a red flag? If a nigga, because niggas would be like, oh, I just cheated on her. I didn't mean it. I just wanted to see if I caught it. But got your ass out my damn phone because I don't like niggas who cheat on their damn baby mamas. What else? If a nigga said he have abandonment issues, I'ma abandon him, okay? On God, I'ma abandon him. That's some stalker ass lingo, okay? That means that man is never gonna leave you alone. Hell no. Hell no. I appreciate my space and my time, and sometimes I'm iffy, flaky ass person. So abandonment issues, you're gonna have to figure that out, big home dog, with your therapist, because I'm liable to leave you. Okay? I'm liable to leave you. So if you breathe wrong, I'm just gonna be unattracted to you. You know, it's so easy for me to be unattracted to a man, cause I just be like, damn, I really don't like this nigga. You know? And I'm like, oh well, on to the next. Or, oh well, I'm finna hang out with my family. Whatever, I'm finna hang out with my cousins. You know? What else? Yeah, that's all I don't like. There's some red flags, but I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna give some keynotes. Don't drag children, that's fucking lame. If you drag a child as a woman, you're a whack ass bitch. And fuck you, hoe. Don't ever do that shit. That shit is whack. Especially autistic kids. That's lame. You're L7 for real. And then what else? You're a loser. At the end of the day, don't allow no man to ghost you. If a nigga wanna play Pac-Man, we can play the game. Okay? It's gonna be who goes who first. Okay? Who outdirties the dirty, okay? Because I'm not gonna get played by no nigga who everybody just be like, okay? I mean, you know, Dusty, he's a cool dude, but you know, he's just not in that era. So, you know, he's not in that era to be in a relationship, and everybody has their time where they're not ready to be in a relationship. When I was in my fuckboy stage, I'll be honest, I just be like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just looking for company. I need people to go with me to bars and stuff. Well, I wasn't old enough to go to the bar. I want to go to parties and stuff, you know. I need somebody who can, you know, when my homegirl bails on me, flex on me, want to be a simp with some nigga, I need somebody who wants to go to the club with me, who wants to go to the movies, you know? Now some, you know, relationship shit, but whatever. You know, I'll be honest. Well, sometimes, sometimes you can be feeling people, but then sometimes they just say something or do something. You just be like, nah, never mind. But that's your prerogative, you know? But nothing should warrant a woman going crazy, a woman or a man going crazy over the opposite sex, especially if it wasn't that long, or if y'all didn't meet each other, or if y'all did meet each other, but it wasn't that long, then some L's are better to take in the company of your own home. You know, we're not too. What happened to when people had dignity to cry in the privacies of their own home? You know, when it was the shower time. The shower time is a perfect time to just, you know, old school people, they don't cry in front of people. I rarely see my grandparents crying. The only time I see them crying is if is at a funeral. Actually, they don't cry so much that it is actually terrifying when they do cry. I'm just like, oh shit, this is really bad because they're crying. Like, I've never seen them cry, you know. And I feel like crying and ranting, even though I'm a crybaby, but I cry because I'm mad. I'm not crying because I'm hurt. I'm crying because I want to punch you niggas or you bitches in your throat. And the only thing that's separating us is the internet. You know, I'm gonna punch you. I used to cry on pounds because I used to be full of rage. Now I swear, some of you, if I ever seen you, you would get 1, 2, 3, 4 knuckles in your face, and you would get stomped by a size 7, and get elbowed by the pointiest, sharpest, skinniest elbow in your forehead, and then you be poked in your side by my 2 fingers, and I'll hit you with in your pressure points and dig my fingers deep into your pressure points till you cried like little wimps. Then I will hold you in a headlock and rub my knuckles, my skinny ass knuckles, through your scalp, causing friction, causing bleeding. Then, to finish it off, if you're a man, then I would get a family member to whip your ass, okay? Because I literally was fucking mad, okay? But I would never boo-hoo cry over a nigga. Like, what? There's too many niggas around to be crying over one nigga, especially internet niggas. Most of these, okay, I'm be honest, most of these niggas in these YouTube streets have personality flaws. And you just, you know, it's not like they have personality kinks. You know, you're like, yeah, he a cool ass nigga, but he can be a butthole. But I'm finna end this live because my throat is starting to itch because I've been talking too long. But it was good to see all y'all good people. Remember, ladies, the 9. Even if you're in a picture with that nigga, you can be married to that nigga. You can have that nigga's baby. You know? To 9. What else? Don't make fun of disabled children or children at all. That's whack. And thirdly, sisterhood does not cover bad behavior, okay? Whack ass bitchness is not in the coverage, okay? I'm sorry. Bad behavior is just, whackness is just not covered in sisterhood, okay? If we see you wilding out on a nigga, contacting his family, you're bothering his siblings. First of all, the siblings are whack as fuck too, because if you call me about my brother, that's probably why one of my brother's baby mamas don't like me, because contact me, I'm sorry. That's the reason why I say you can't trust these family members, these friends, because they will lie to you. Like, what? He did that? I had no idea. Well, hope y'all work it out. That's the most you're going to get from me. Sorry, I'm not throwing my sibling under the bus. Don't contact my mom. Don't contact my siblings. They would never throw me under the bus, you know. Well, you know what? I don't know. The middle one, get him on a good day. He might. That's a messy ass nigga. But if you call him, then I'm just gonna feel like I got the best of you. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just gotta turn these lemons into lemonade, you know? When you got people stressed out on you, they losing their mind, don't they kind of butter you up like, wow, I'm that special? Wow. I knew it was amazing, but I didn't know I was that spectacular. Like, they just can't live, they can't breathe, they can't eat without me, they can't sleep without me. You know? Maybe I'm a narcissist. I need to get help. DC, you know what I'm talking about, though. DC, be honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, if a woman was losing her mind over you just because you stopped talking to her, how great of a feeling would that feel? To me, that would feel amazing. To me, that would feel amazing. At one point, I had a whole sector of people doing panels on me. They was just trying to prove how bad of a person I am. I mean, you can ask me. I could have told you that stuff. I ain't shit. You know? I ain't. You know? If anybody was to ask me, like, damn, you don't feel bad? No, I don't feel bad. The fuck? I do not feel bad. I do not feel bad. Actually, you know what? If you ask me, I feel great. I feel great. This person's spending all this time trying to find out where I'm at. Like, where's Waldo? That's amazing. That's amazing. You know, I feel like these niggas are outdoing each other. Like, first it was the L. Nixon, now it's the Dust. Who will be the next great of how to be a fuckboy? We need a fuckboy award. You know, who's the biggest walking red flag? Yeah. DC didn't answer my question though. DC, you know you be blushing from here to Washington. If a woman was losing her mind over you, you would probably be blushing. Like, damn. You know, I was doubting myself. I was like, damn, I feel like I just lost it. You know, I don't got the juice no more. You know, I ain't popping like I'm getting a little older. You know, damn, I got it. But now I got a whole bunch of people stressing over me. I got people coming out with their fake ass stories. Yes, this person too has hurt me. You know, now I think of that shit would, you know, I used to think of it, was like, damn, that's a bad thing. These people really on my ass. But then I just started thinking about it like, damn, I really should have been like, yes. And you know what? I was able to do that to a man, you know, as a young lady. So I feel like somebody has to get an award for that, you know. And it's not too late, you know. You can always flip the switch, you know. But I feel like if that man is like me, he's never gonna let you. Yeah, it would get weird. I mean, first it'll be like, damn, this is weird. Like, I ain't never had somebody sweating me like this. Like, I feel like somebody watching me. Oh, I'm scared. You know? I'd be like, oh, girl, I'm scared, bitch, I'm scared. But then, after a while, I'm like, you know what? This is kind of great. You know, when you really think about it, this person is really having a bad day. Every time they wake up in cold sweats, like they had a nightmare thinking of me. Like, oh, that bitch done got the best of me. And that right there would feel great, you know? Those are the ones yes, that's why they got ghosted, because they showed a little bit of signs of like, you know, this person might murk me while I'm asleep. And I ain't trying to be murked. You know, I still got a long life to live, you know? I want to be a great grandma one day. I want to be an old lady. You know, I'm going to be a reform, you know. But, you know, I'm just telling you what it just seemed like. But it's starting to storm, so I'm finna get going. I gotta start driving again, because it's finna storm. And, you know, your girl ain't trying to get caught up in the rain. But, you know, That's just my thoughts. Some people